Hello and welcome to Kitchenesia. I'm so glad you're here today because we have something truly special for you, a beautiful journey through the charm and timeless warmth of English cottage vintage kitchens. Whether you love classic design or are simply looking for cozy inspiration, this video will capture your heart. So, make yourself comfortable and stay with us until the very end. You won't want to miss a moment of these gorgeous, nostalgic spaces filled with history and homely beauty. Let's dive right in and explore together. Step inside a softly sunlit English cottage kitchen where weathered wooden cabinets painted in gentle pastels hold open shelves filled with antique china. Floral wallpaper with delicate patterns lends an old-world charm, while warm natural light floods the room, creating a cozy atmosphere brimming with timeless British warmth. This kitchen invites a sense of nostalgia, embodying the charming simplicity and enduring beauty so beloved in traditional countryside homes. In this rustic kitchen scene, a sturdy farmhouse table stretches across the room, draped with a vintage lace runner. Mismatched ceramic plates rest beside aged copper pots hanging elegantly from wrought iron hooks, evoking the essence of a timeless British cottage. The combination of well-loved textures and soft hues speaks gently of heritage and handmade craftsmanship, forming a space where comfort and subtle beauty harmonize effortlessly. Bathed in sunlight, this vintage kitchen showcases whitewashed ceiling beams and faded blue cabinets that cradle a porcelain farmhouse sink. A tiered spice rack stands ready, surrounded by terracotta pots brimming with fresh herbs. The atmosphere is layered with nostalgic tones, recalling afternoons spent preparing simple meals amid rustic charm. Every detail whispers warmth and a homely welcome embraced by the traditions of a classic English countryside kitchen. Soft cream cabinetry with glass front doors reveals carefully arranged embroidered linens, offering a glimpse into a world where grace and functionality meet. Antique brass fixtures add a golden glow against chipped paint accents that narrate the passage of time. This traditional British cottage kitchen perfectly balances elegance with lived-in comfort, inviting one to linger in the gentle quietude of a refined yet approachable heritage. Sunlight streams over worn oak floorboards, highlighting a vintage kitchen island with graceful turned legs. Distressed enamel cookware and stacked aged wooden crates overflow with freshly picked seasonal produce, creating a visual story of rustic abundance. This space conveys a connection to the earth and the rhythm of the seasons, celebrating the warmth and simplicity of cottage life in every carefully chosen detail. Floral toile curtains frame leaded glass windows, casting diffused light over small wrought iron lanterns and softly glowing candles on an open brick hearth. Stoneware jars, thoughtfully stacked on wooden shelves, evoke a timeless agricultural heritage. This kitchen blends textures and materials harmoniously, crafting an inviting environment that speaks softly of warmth, history, and the peaceful rhythms of traditional British country living. Pastel green cabinets with charming chipped paint complement vintage scales and a butter churn resting atop delicate lace doilies. Soft woolen rugs and faded embroidered cushions scattered nearby imbue the room with a crafted coziness. The space is a tender tribute to nostalgia, inviting quiet reflection and comfort while gently capturing the essence of an English cottage kitchen steeped in heritage and warmth. On a cast iron stove, an aged copper tea kettle simmers softly beneath hanging racks of white ceramic canisters, each adorned with floral decals. A rustic wooden bread box sits nearby, while fresh carnations in a glass mason jar provide a burst of natural color. This kitchen evokes the quiet rituals of a bygone era, inviting peace and simplicity through its timeless and thoughtful design details. A vintage kitchen nook invites rest on cushioned benches dressed with soft blue and white checked fabrics. A distressed pine sideboard with hand-painted details anchors the room, enhanced by framed botanical prints on nearby walls. The whole space breathes with warmth and invitation, effortlessly combining quaint countryside charm with a peaceful atmosphere that speaks directly to the heart of timeless British living. Classic apron front sink with elegantly aged brass taps catches morning light pouring through mullioned windows. Weathered wooden cabinets with peeling cream paint surround vintage ceramic mixing bowls dating back generations. This kitchen glows with a muted palette, promising quiet mornings filled with soft sunlight and gentle rhythms that celebrate both memory and enduring British cottage warmth. Chalk-painted cupboards open to reveal rustic stoneware pitchers resting alongside embroidered linens. A vintage wall clock ticks softly above, while sun-faded prints adorn the walls. The gentle textures of knitted wool rugs invite bare feet in, and fresh lemon blossoms in earthenware pitchers add brightness. This scene captivates an enduring love for simple beauty and quiet domesticity rooted deeply in countryside tradition. Linen curtains trimmed with lace frame a farmhouse sink where vintage enamel mugs are dry on drying racks. Blue and white porcelain jars rest near an aged wooden chopping board, worn from years of use. The room is infused with soft, muted daylight, evoking the subtle comfort and continuity found only in a carefully preserved English cottage kitchen where every corner tells a personal story. Distressed cabinets painted in pastel blues reveal embroidered table linens neatly stacked on open shelves. Antique silver spoons and glass cases display heirlooms that catch the warm sunlight streaming through old mullioned windows. This kitchen exudes gentle nostalgia, where craftsmanship and heritage are lovingly preserved in every surface and object, inviting moments of quiet reflection. Rustic oak ceiling beams frame a whitewashed brick hearth where vintage copper pans hang in graceful arcs. Stoneware utensils dry on wrought iron racks, while fresh garlic and rosemary rest in clay pots nearby. This kitchen space honors tradition with every thoughtfully curated detail, offering a warm refuge imbued with the homely spirit of the British countryside's enduring charm. An antique hand-painted butter dish rests atop a worn wooden farmhouse table, layered with a patchwork curtain filtering sunlight through frosted windows. A wicker basket filled with garden herbs speaks of care and slow living. The atmosphere here quietly celebrates the tactile and timeless, a living snapshot of quaint country life where patience and natural beauty intertwine. Enamel bread box with soft, rich patina sits upon a wooden sideboard surrounded by delicate floral china stacked with care. Soft pastel wallpaper gently fades in sunlight, while wrought iron candle holders hold beeswax candles that promise cozy evenings. This kitchen radiates gentle domestic grace, inviting the senses to rest within a sanctuary of warmth and subtle elegance. Soft sage green cabinets topped with reclaimed wood counters create a muted natural palette where dried lavender and boots rest in ceramic vessels. Vintage ceramic jugs on open shelves offer a quiet beauty grounded in rustic simplicity. Every detail speaks of slow hands and quieter days, imbuing the kitchen with the gentle grace of enduring countryside traditions. A cozy corner reveals a weathered pine table surrounded by chairs bearing patchwork cushions. Flower sack curtains sway lightly in a faint breeze, while hand-thrown pottery and freshly picked wildflowers bring earthy vibrancy. This intimate space offers connection to nature and history, embodying a nostalgic yet inviting expression of cherished old-world kitchen comfort. An antique wooden hutch painted creamy white anchors the room with hand-carved details that speak of skill and time. Vintage glass jars hold dried flowers, and embroidered towels hang, soft and inviting. Warm light filters through lace curtains, bathing the space in gentle glow. The kitchen is a serene retreat where beauty and history coexist harmoniously, offering a sanctuary that welcomes quiet contemplation and timeless warmth. Thank you so much for joining us on this lovely tour of English cottage vintage kitchens. We've seen how soft colors, aged wood, and thoughtful details create a warm, inviting atmosphere that's truly timeless. If you enjoyed this glimpse into classic British countryside charm, please give us a like. It really helps. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss our upcoming design inspirations and cozy kitchen stories. And we'd love to hear your thoughts and favorite details, so please leave a comment below. See you next time on Kitchenesia.